We've got another game that started late. Tascosa hosting Abilene High. One of our Pick'ems games, like I said, delayed quite a bit, but they're still playing. Abilene ball. First play after the kickoff, Braden Henry takes a snap, but that ball is slippery, loses control, and it's the Rebels that come out with it from the pile. Huge grab for Tascosa. Now they're trying to get things going on the offense. Quarterback Colton Fulton gets the pitch over to DeAndre Sanders, takes it to the far sideline, off to the races, gets some blocks, stiff arms a guy, but the ball is punched out and it's free, and it will be Abilene that jumps on it in the end zone for the touchback. Truly a heartbreaker for the Rebs. This one is also still going on. Abilene High leads 24-6 in the fourth quarter, so not Tascosa's best night tonight.
I hope we didn't all pick Tascosa. We'll see what happened. Amarillo High was on the road in Lubbock, going against the Coronado Mustangs last night. Sandys go to work in the first. Jude Donovan gets the handoff from Jet Lopez, takes it in for the score to put his team up 7-0. Later in the first, Lopez going to the air, and he lets this one soar to who? Donovan. He can run and he can catch too. Makes the grab, bounces off a defender, and he goes 60 yards for the touchdown. And the Sandys extend their lead to 14. Back on offense, back to operate. Donovan fakes the double reverse. He fakes a pass. He calls his own number, and he races in for his third touchdown of the day, a hat trick from Jude the Dude. He scored 4 of the Sandys' first 5 touchdowns, and Amarillo High pours it on 79-6, the final score.
That was a big one. Now Caprock looking to do the same for Lubbock High's homecoming. Zach Reyna fumbles the ball, leading to Malachi Carrasco recovering the ball for a turnover. Big pickup for the Caprock Longhorns. Now, Juan de la Cruz hands it off to Ernesto Alvarado, who runs it down the field but is taken down near the 20-yard line by Bo Davis. Huge run, though, nonetheless. Now Reyna, he's going to throw the ball, but it will bounce off Denzel Robbins, and it is caught by Drew Apocata, who runs it all the way down the field for a Longhorn touchdown. And head coach Rowdy Freeman and his crew snagged back-to-back wins. 38-7 is your final from Lowry Field.
Okay, all 5A teams have won so far. Let's see if this one was true at Dick Bivens Stadium last night. Palo Duro Dons trying to stay perfect in their district race, matched up with the Plainview Bulldogs. The very first play of the game, Deuce Reese, quick toss to E.J. Mims, and Mims with a full head of steam towards the outside. Great block from Raymond Johnson, and Mims with the hurdle. They say speed kills, and that is what they mean. Nobody going to stop them. The Dons strike fast and strike first. Back on the doorstep, Johnson gets the handoff, and he bulldozes his way through the Bulldogs. And Palo Duro takes a 14-3 lead with a minute to go in the first quarter. Plainview puts 3 on the board and looking for more. Seth Mayberry drops back to pass. Going deep for Jordan Porter. That's Danquil Ashley, who reads it like a book, and the Dons get a defensive turnover. And they are fired up after the interception. And Palo Duro takes this one in a convincing fashion, 55-25 the final. Alyssa Spangler caught up with the Dons after the game.
Yes, Maya and Zach, I'm here at Dick Bivens Stadium where Palo Duro just got a big win. Not only are they undefeated in district play, but they also just secured their spot in the playoffs. Coach, how are you feeling?
Excited about another win tonight. Put together 7 in a row. Proud of our kids. They came out. We had some highs, we had some lows, but all in all, we're excited about another victory and go back to the drawing board and get ready for another week.
I'm also here with Kyron Brown, who had a standout performance tonight on defense. How did your team help you get through that?
They were just there to support me throughout the whole way. They just believed in me, and I believed in myself. And with the confidence, I feel like anything was possible.
And it sounded pretty loud out here. How do the fans showing up and showing out for you every week, how does that help y'all keep going?
I think the atmosphere alone makes us want to do better, just to prove ourselves to not only each other as a team, but those there that believe in us. And it's just.
You had a huge play, sack, picked that up, ran it all the way back. Walk me through what was going through your head.
I just knew that I can get around that edge real quick, and by the time I got to him, I seen the balls on the floor, and I knew I could just make a big play.
And Coach, what can we look forward to from Palo Duro next?
We're going to go back to practice. We're going to try to correct some issues that we thought we had tonight, improving some areas. Got to go to Wichita Falls next weekend for Halloween night.
Yay.
And so, you know, Legacy's a scrappy team. We got to go play well, and then we return home for our district finale against Abilene Cooper. And we just got to continue to get better. We got to continue to practice hard and play hard.
Thank you, Coach. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Alyssa. Big win for Palo Duro, 4-0.
Yeah,
district.
really exciting. They've clinched their spot in the playoffs. Can't wait to see what they do next. I talked to Coach Mims on Sports Drive today. If you want to see that full interview, please visit our website. But that's not the only thing we have going on, Zach.
Yeah, if you want to see more highlights from the wrap-up, stick around.